Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really good day. If this is your first time on my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. I do tea videos, vlogs, story times. Honey, I do it all. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know there's a lot of other tea channels that are cooler than me, but my vibe is very unedited. It's very FaceTiming your best friend vibes, sitting on the couch with a pillow over our stomachs because we're bloated from overeating and watching the Cheetah Girls. That's sort of my vibe. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me reach 10K before my next month is my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. So I would be so grateful. All right, you guys. As you know, I've been following this Trisha Paytas drama since it began. I've been doing videos to keep you guys updated. And now Ryland has finally broke his silence and we're gonna hear what he has to say. So grab a snack, grab a drink. I have some raw kombucha. Bitch, it was on sale and it was pineapple and it looked beautiful, man. And then we're gonna see what he has to say. And then we're gonna be honest we're honest here, right? So we're gonna be pausing, we're gonna be criticizing, we're gonna be throwing maybe a little shade, or maybe we're gonna be agreeing. You never know, right? It's a new era. Let's be positive queens. Okay. Why do I have a feeling I'm not going to be that positive in this podcast, bitch? Okay, let's see.
Wow. Okay, first, I guess the first thing we have to address is, and I hate to do this because Trisha's friendship means more to me than a headlining story on this podcast. I hate that we're a podcast that does hot topics.
You're a drama channel, but go on.
A hot topic that I feel I have to address in some sort of way.
You're a drama channel.
Flooded on all elements of social media regarding this situation, and Trish is mad at us right now, and I guess I'm confused. I was taken back a little bit, and I understand, like, she's had drama with Jeffree and Hair by Jay, Hair by Jay obviously said horrific things that I don't stand by, I don't support. Obviously, I support Trisha over Hair by Jay. Like, I've never followed this man. Mm-hmm. I don't know this man. I've met him once in passing. Yeah. And the fact that I'm so heavily involved with this really does break my heart because I love Trisha so much. Yeah.
Let me just stop that right there for a second. Listen, okay? I'm glad he said that Jay said some horrific things about Trisha. That I'm glad. Now, he's saying he's surprised, that he doesn't understand, that he's confused.
Consider her one of my closest friends. We see her more than I see really anyone besides you, because you come over weekly for this podcast. And I guess at the end of the day, I truly wish she would have come to me as a friend if she was hurting like the way.
She went to your future husband 2 days after it happened. But go on.
Way that she is, and talked it out with me, and I wish that it wouldn't have played out on the internet like this. I just am really honestly confused.
First of all, it didn't play out on the internet. Trisha made a comment about a wig stylist overcharging her without even saying his name, and he went all ballistic on her on the internet, okay? So she didn't even expose his ass like she does. You get Trisha Paytas on a kitchen floor and she will expose your pet lizard, bitch, okay? But she didn't expose Hair by Jay by name. She just said the wig stylist. Had she said that, I wouldn't even know who he was. Next.
Because I see her all of the time. And even after the last time Jeffree was physically on this podcast, I was at her house and we had a wonderful, loving time. And I understand maybe it's hard for her to express her actual feelings towards Jeffree.
She did express it, and so did your husband, according to Trisha, by you and Shane saying, we want to distance ourselves from him, but we're scared. Next.
Jeffree to us.
Allegedly.
The gravity in which she's feeling feelings towards Jeffree when she knows we're specifically friendly with Jeffree. So maybe it's hard for her to, like, ask me to cut him off, but at the same time, I can't read someone's mind. And
Nobody is saying for you to be that so Raven, but we are saying for you to be a good friend.
I feel like as an adult, I have 2 other adult friends that got in an altercation a year ago. And
It was not an altercation, it was bullying. Allegedly.
And maybe it is my fault for never having asked her where she truly stands or wants me to stand. I just, I felt as though that was like their lane. I never hung out.
When one of your friends makes fun of you trying to commit suicide, fat shames you, money shames you, economical shames you, that's not something for you to stand on the sidelines and cheer about, honey. That's something for you to get in the middle and say, what the fuck is going on here? When 2 days after she arrived from Las Vegas, she told your soon-to-be husband what happened.
I think one time I was with Jeffrey, Shane, Trish, and myself together. Like they were independently friends, and they're both independently my friends. And like I said, I see Trish all the time. I love her, and I wish she would have just hit me up personally, so that we could have dealt with this situation. And I feel awful. I feel awful that I contributed to her feeling this way, because she's obviously scared and hurting and doesn't want to be in the position she's in. I don't believe.
You feel awful that she feels scared and terrified and whatever she feels. As a friend, you feel so terrible and you wish she would have come to you, yet you still have the podcast on your channel.
Yeah.
You feel so terrible.
Podcast, and trust me, there's nothing I would rather do than just go about business as normal and have
and handle it privately.
Well, and just like, I don't want to have drama on the internet. Trish's friendship to me means so much more than the internet.
Yeah.
And so.
Yet you have not deleted the podcast that totally hurt her from the internet.
So I'm just bummed out by it.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of love for Trish too.
Girl, nobody asked you
personally by any means.
I can't with her. She makes everything about her. I'm not even gonna look.
I've had nothing but nice things to say about her.
I can't.
I'm a fan of her, and I'm a fan of her content and what she does.
Child, nobody asked you.
And I just, I find it deeply regrettable that something that we put out that was intended to be lighthearted and fun and commentary caused her so much pain.
If you feel deeply regrettable that something you put out caused her so much pain, then delete it.
And I guess I think the reason for the confusion is that this came after, like, we were talking about Jeffrey and Kanye, which, I mean, we talk about hot topics on the show. The whole world was
because
talking
you're
about
a drama
Jeffrey
podcast. We
like,
get it.
It is, her feelings are valid. However she's feeling is 100%.
But they're not valid enough for you to delete the
Shane
podcast.
did reach out to her. I wanted to.
Shane reached out to her, allegedly telling her to come over to your house and order pizza or Postmates and forget all about it. That's not being deeply regrettable. That's not being a good friend. That's someone shushing someone up because they don't agree and they don't want to fucking, ruffle the feathers. Well, bitch, the feathers are ruffled.
To kind of let things play out for a second, because I learned a lot last year. Like, I jumped on some things too quickly last year.
I can't with the fakeness. I can't with the fakeness.
At you, I'm still a person in regards to any drama on the internet. I think it's healthy to take a step back, think about it, breathe about it. Like, just because something's coming at you doesn't mean
You're taking a step back because you and your future husband are the ones who look in a hot mess.
Necessarily need to react. I'd rather
react publicly, really.
Girl.
And bottom line, I love Trish so much. I wish her all the happiness in the world, even if she chooses not to be in our lives.
Why should she? You still have the podcast on.
She's iconic. I have so much love for her, and I guess that is where I'll leave it for now. I'm never going to talk badly about her on the internet.
Yeah.
I hope we mend our friendship, and I hope things are okay and we can talk about how we're feeling together in person in real time eventually.
I just want to, echo your sentiment. Like, we love you, Trish.
Girl.
I'm so sorry that you're going through this.
Girl, this is not
I don't stand by anything negative that was ever said about you. And
Girl.
I continue to, love and support you.
I can't. She thinks this is the Lizzie world.
minutes before, and I don't mean to. There's no real easy way to transition out.
This is not the take a sip with Lizzie,
that,
bitch. I can't with her. She makes everything about her. Now, if he is so deeply regrettable about the podcast that they put out, Heard Her, let's see how deeply regrettable he is. So if someone is deeply regrettable, then you would think that they deleted the podcast. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't, because it's still here. It's still there. So, honestly, you guys, listen. Let's be real, okay? First of all, I cannot with the fakeness. I will respect you 100 times more if you tell me to my face, listen, you know what? I can't stand you. I think you're so fucking annoying. You know, this and that. Instead of being so fucking fake and saying, I'm deeply regrettable that something we put out hurt her, but we're not going to delete it because it has 341,000 views and, like, you know, money. Like, no, bitch. If your friend was hurting and the only thing she said about you was, I don't understand how you guys are celebrating, glorifying, and just, like, you know, promoting someone who hurt me so much, and someone who has this person on his camp that went on live and destroyed me, and you guys are still gonna support that. Now, let me tell you guys something. I'm not one to speculate, but I'm pretty sure there's something wrong. There's something going on there, bitch, because Jeffree has to have like a damn fucking encyclopedia of shit on them for them not to say anything. And I'm so sorry, you guys. And listen, you guys know I try and keep it light and positive and all of these things, but I cannot stand Lizzie. Everything that she talks about, anything that they talk about, she makes it about her. Ryland talks over her. This is such a mess. It should not be called the sip. It should be called the interruption. Girl, I am done with the sip, okay? Here. Oh, look, bitch, I was never even subscribed. Oh, my God, okay. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This is such a mess, girl. I don't believe it. Girl, bye. Whew. All right, you guys. Me and my kombucha are gonna go. I'm gonna actually go live right now, and we're gonna have a wonderful time together. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please share this video on all your socials. Help me get to 10K before my 5-year anniversary. And Ryland and you, Zizzy, you need Jesus.